Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report, your destination for all the hot topics on campus right now. I'm Lauren Parker, and here's what Vanderbilt is talking about. Trump was acquitted on Saturday afternoon on February 13th for his alleged role in inciting the Capitol riots on January 6th. Yet, although the trials are over, the aftermath is still largely at play. Sources indicate the following outcomes are still occurring. First, Trump's continued legal problems. Second is the growing support for an inquiry into the Capitol riots. And lastly, the acquittal has further polarized factions within the GOP. More information to come about the effects of this decision in later episodes. I'm sure everyone on campus has been enjoying the snowy weather, but did you know that this storm was the biggest one of this season? This major winter blast touched most of the United States, reaching from New York to Texas, with more than 40 states held under winter weather alert starting Sunday. Make sure as we continue into this week's freezing weather and chance of snow, you stay warm and stay off the roads. Recently, prejudice and hate crimes has been at an all-time high against the Asian American community. Here is Alina Yu to talk more about this issue. Hi, Alina. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course. Let's just jump right into this. So we are seeing an increased prejudice against the Asian American community here. So why do you think this is happening?
I definitely think that the pandemic has put a lot of stress and uncertainty during these trying times, but also a lot of frustration as to why we're in this current situation. It's really easy to put the blame on someone in that type of situation. So the blame has specifically been put on the Asian community and especially those of the Chinese population, with the first case being in China.
Yes. So we're also seeing hate crimes. So can you speak more to what those hate crimes are and who they are targeting specifically?
Yeah, unfortunately, all Asian ethnicities are currently being targeted and attacked, especially those of the older generation. We've seen cases where Vietnamese men who are older, as well as those of Thai origins being older, being randomly assaulted in public, which is really saddening to hear.
Yes, definitely. So then what can the Vanderbilt community do and individual students do to make sure that we're supporting the Asian American community?
Yeah, definitely. I suggest being more inclusive of all students, no matter ethnicity or race, as well as reposting or sharing really informative and accurate posts of these anti-Asian hate crimes, and especially how to support those who are being impacted.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think this is a really important issue, and I'm glad that we're able to talk about it in this public space. So thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Make sure you continue to check your email and Vanderbilt social media outlets in order to stay informed of the adjustments due to the weather. That's it for this edition of the Black and Gold Report. I'm Lauren Parker, and for our whole team, thank you and anchor down.